Goes for Petal Blizzard. That'll be neutral, but it's a +1 attack. Will that be enough? Takes down Kingdra. So Kingdra's out of here. Welcome back to MetroMania. In the last episode, our final semi-final was set. Our final of 2, you know, because there's only 2. But you know what I mean. We saw Kingdra absolutely annihilated by Arcanine in a clean sweep, a 3-0. Arcanine moves on to the semi-finals to face Scizor, but of course that's not this week. That's next week. This week is semi-final 1, Lucario versus Heracross. So here we go. It's the first of our semi-finals. We are going to find out our first finalist tonight as Lucario takes on Heracross. Everybody is on the field. There's everything to play for right now. And my word, I don't know which way this is going to go. So let's find out together. Oh, friendship and all that. Here's a Sludge Bomb from Lucario. Onto Shiny Heracross to start things off. Turn your phone off while you record, you naughty, naughty man. Shiny Lucario goes for Astonish onto the regular Heracross there for a good chunk of chip damage. And now it's the Heracross team's turn to fire back. Regular Heracross is going to go for Aqua Jet to start things off. And it's going to do a nice chunk of damage there to the Shiny Lucario there, chipping away. And we see Sparkling Aria from Shiny Heracross there. That is going to hit everybody on the field, though, so it's a little bit on the risky side. It would have removed any burns that anyone had as well, which would have been nice. But it takes a decent chunk of damage off everybody on the field, to be fair. You should take a decent chunk of the subscribe button and slam it and turn on all notifications so you never miss anything on the channel. Shiny Lucario goes for Infestation on Heracross. Ooh, that's a bit rude on a bug type. So that's going to damage Shiny Heracross for the foreseeable future for as long as Shiny Lucario is on the field. We see Lick from the regular Lucario there, maybe hoping to paralyze Shiny Heracross there. Doesn't, unfortunately, get the paralysis, so Heracross is free. Shiny Heracross is free to move and use Healing Wish, and it failed. That was a great move there. Good job. I was just bigging you up. Here's regular Heracross with Sheer Cold, and this is the beauty of Metromania because it's going to land. So Shiny Lucario is gone, which means that Infestation will never happen. Out it goes. This is why you never worry about type advantages or anything like that. People always say, oh, Steel types in Metromania, or, oh, this Pokemon's in a type mismatch. Doesn't matter. Sheer Cold, Horn Drill, Fissure, they end Metromania battles. Here's Roleplay by Lucario, who's going to swap out its ability for Swarm. So Steadfast swapped out for Swarm. I don't know if that's a great choice. I personally wouldn't go for that, but you do you, boo. And now Shiny Heracross is going to go for Double Kick, which will be super effective with same type attack bonus. Massive damage on the first hit, and there's the second hit. Already, Lucario is in the danger zone. This is not a drill. These Heracross are fierce right now. Regular Heracross is going to go for Bullet Punch. Will that be enough? It will be resisted by Lucario, but is it enough? It is! So round 1's over. Let's go and hear from our sponsors real quick.
Oh, look, it's that time again. It's time to talk about G Fuel.
So you should know by now, G Fuel's an energy formula with barely any calories, zero sugar, and a whole heap of wonderful flavors like the lovely Tetris Blast that I'm drinking today. Tetris Blast tastes of rainbow candy. Can you guess what they mean by rainbow candy? But if you get the rainbow candy and put all flavors in your mouth at once, that's what Tetris Blast tastes like. It's amazing. Oh, that is wonderful. Go get some Tetris Blast in your life, go get some G Fuel in your life in general, and use code ACE when you do to save at least 10% on your order. Remember though, G Fuel is for over 18s only because children don't need caffeine. They're annoying enough as it is, and because it contains caffeine, just drink it responsibly. Don't be a dickhead.
So we are back after what was a blisteringly quick round 1. The Heracross team showing they're not playing in the semi-final. They want to win. If they win this round, they go through to the final, which would be absolutely incredible for the Heracross team, because I think a lot of people wrote them off quite early because of their 4x weakness. Now we see Skitter Smack to start things off from Shiny Lucario. Well, Shiny Lucario need to equalize in this round if they even want a chance of getting to the finals. So if they can make it one apiece, the third round would be for a place in the final. But if Lucario don't win this round, then they're absolutely screwed and it goes to a pride round. Here is Venoshock from regular Lucario there onto the shiny Heracross there. Did they double in on the shiny Heracross? That's a bit rude. Shiny Heracross, though, is going to go for Mind Reader, hoping to use Sheer Cold or Fissure or Horn Drill on the next turn. That would be terrible for the Lucario team. And here is the regular Heracross going for Mach Punch, which will be super effective. Same type attack bonus behind it. More than half Lucario's max HP has gone already. It's looking like we're going to get a repeat of the previous battle because Lucario went down like a house of cards. Here's the shiny Lucario, though, who's going to go for Terrain Pulse. No terrain in effect, so it'll just be the regular Terrain Pulse there. Onto the shiny Heracross, just chipping away there. And now over to regular Lucario, who's going to go for Payday. Shades of Meowth there. Onto shiny Heracross there once again. And gets Heracross down, shiny Heracross down to less than half its max HP. Here is the regular Heracross going for Brutal Swing. That's going to hit everybody on the field. But one of these Lucario, I believe the shiny Lucario, has the Justified ability, which will be activated and raise the attack stat of that Lucario by 1 stage. So now shiny Lucario is at +1 attack. Shiny Heracross goes for Electro Web, looking to lower the speed of both the Lucario here, whilst chipping away at both their HP. Regular Lucario down to just 38 hit points left. It's not looking good for regular Lucario there. And now they're both at -1 speed. I believe that makes the Heracross team the faster team as well. So they'll be able to move first next turn. What a great opportunity they've awarded themselves there. Shiny Heracross is going to go for Twister, maybe hoping to flinch one of these Pokemon. There's the Twister, dealing barely any damage to either of the Pokemon, but I think they're more hoping for the flinch chance there. And regular Heracross goes for Skill Swap. Interesting play there. So it's going to swap Justified onto itself and give Swarm to the shiny Lucario. That's a great play right there. So now if regular Heracross gets hit with the Dark-type move, it will get an attack boost. Here is the shiny Lucario going for Cross Poison with +1 attack onto shiny Heracross there. Takes it out of contention. Goodbye, shiny Heracross. My word. Regular Lucario flinches because of the Twister, and it activates the Steadfast ability and raises its speed back up to normal. So now the turns are going to go regular Lucario, Heracross, shiny Lucario. That's the order right now if you're keeping score at home. So regular Lucario starts off the next turn with Magnetic Flux. That is going to fail. So over to Heracross. It needs to take one of these Lucario out ASAP. Goes for Earth Power. That could well do it depending on the Lucario it's on. It's on the regular Lucario, so doesn't take it down. Does a decent chunk of damage there, though. Obviously special attack, so not great for the Heracross. But Fire Pledge from shiny Lucario, though. That is going to be massive damage there to Heracross, because of course Heracross is weak to fire. Did you know? Just thought I'd let you know. Is it your first rodeo? Might be. Who knows? Maybe this is your first Pokemon video. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. There you go. Lucario going for Wonder Room, which is going to switch special defense and defense stats. I believe that's Wonder Room. Yes, that's the one. So over to regular Heracross now for its turn, and Heracross is going to go for Ice Beam. That'll be resisted by whichever Lucario this is on. Will it get the freeze? It doesn't get the freeze, but does put regular Lucario in the danger zone, though. And now shiny Lucario goes for Baton Pass, and that fails. So depending on what regular Lucario does here, that might give an opportunity to Heracross to take out that regular Lucario. Here we see Lucario ready with the Metronome. It's going to go for Hone Claws, raise its attack, its defense. No, its attack and its accuracy, I should say. I'm thinking a coil. Hone Claws is just attack and accuracy, up by 1 stage apiece, though. And now Heracross has an opening. What's it going to do here? It's going to go for Thunderfang onto which of the Lucario here? Onto the regular, and it's enough to take it down. So we're down to just shiny Lucario versus Heracross. If Heracross can take out shiny Lucario, Heracross has a place in the final. Lucario goes for Geomancy, shades of Xerneas. This gives an opening to Heracross, though. Heracross has a chance to take out Lucario before it can power up. So what is Heracross going to do here? This is going to be a very important move choice here for Heracross. Ally Switch, which is going to fail because it doesn't even have an ally on the board and wasn't going to be attacked this turn. So now Lucario is at +2, special attack, special defense, and speed. And if you keep in score, it's at +1 attack as well. This Lucario is very, very dangerous right now. Lucario is going to start the next turn because of its speed increase. And it's going to go for Sleep Powder. Wait, it's at +1 attack because it was at -1 from the Electro Web, right? But it uses Sleep Powder successfully on Heracross. Heracross is a sitting duck against a very powerful opponent here. Is this the opening Lucario needed to keep itself in this competition? Or is Heracross going to wake up early and take down its opponent. We see Recycle. That's a wasted turn by Lucario, giving an opportunity to Heracross there. Heracross has another turn. The special defense stats and defense stats have all switched back to normal. But what's going to happen here? Lucario needs to do something if it's going to keep itself in the competition. It's going to go for Shadow Claw with +1 attack. Will that be enough to take out the Heracross? It is! So Lucario's still in it. It's equalized. Heracross goes down. We're into sudden death. Whichever team wins this round is going through to the this is the semi-final. I'm so excited. To the final. One of these teams is going to be our first finalist, and it all hangs on this round. Lucario starting off proceedings. What's it going to do? Going to start off with Tar Shot, which will increase the fire weakness of Heracross to 4 times and reduce the speed of regular Heracross by 1 stage. So that's very, very dangerous. Heracross have to hope that the Lucario team don't get any fire moves. Here's Hone Claws from Shiny Lucario to start off, going to increase its attack and its accuracy by 1 stage apiece. And now it's over to the Heracross team to see what they can muster from the first turn. Shiny Heracross is starting things off with Self-Destruct. That's not a good play there. That's got to be very, very scary for regular Heracross. Almost half of regular Heracross's max HP has been taken away by that Self-Destruct. And now here comes regular Heracross. What's it going to do here? It needs to take one of the Lucario out. Goes for a Shadow Claw of its own. That's what took it out in the previous round. Onto the regular Lucario there, bringing it down to less than half its max HP, though. Big hit. But Heracross is in a dangerous position right now against 2 Lucario once again. Regular Lucario getting ready with the Metronome and is going to go for Magnetic Flux. That fails. It keeps trying to use that, and it's just not going to work, mate. So over to Shiny Lucario here, who goes for Charge Beam, which is going to do neutral damage to that regular Heracross there. Not a great deal of damage at all, but it does increase the special attack by 1 stage of Shiny Lucario. And now we see regular Heracross is going to go for Venoshock. Doesn't affect the Lucario team, so that's really bad for Heracross there. Bad mistake to make. What's going to happen next? We have regular Lucario starting off the next turn, gearing up with the Metronome, and it's going to go for Sucker Punch. That's going to fail, though, so over to Shiny Lucario. Let's see what it's going to do here. It's going to go for Flamethrower with +1 special attack on a Tar-Shotted Heracross. That's it. Down goes Heracross. Lucario is your first MetroMania Season 12 finalist, just like that. That was incredible. Heracross looked so dominant in that first round, and it all fell apart so very quickly. That's so unfortunate. So we have our first finalist set as Lucario, and we're going to find out Lucario's opponent in the final next week as Scizor takes on Arcanine.
So that'll do it for another episode of Metromania. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. Share the video with a friend. Head to twitch.tv/AceTrainerLiam to come and join one of our live streams. I would love to see you there. And of course, use code ACE to save money on G Fuel. But until next time, I'm Ace Trainer Liam. Keep on training.